Welcome to Three Voices Unfiltered, where no topic is off limits and everything gets real. Join us,
Ranisha,
Teresa,
Suzanne, as we dive into hot topics, share our wildest experiences, and bear our honest opinions and thoughts. Buckle up, because with us, it's always raw, always vibrant, and absolutely unfiltered.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of Three Voices Unfiltered. Today, we're going to talk about dream jobs.
Ooh.
When you were little, what did you want to be when you grew up?
There were so many things I wanted to be when I grew up. I think one that will shock you is I wanted to be a choreographer.
Can you dance?
I think I can.
Okay.
Not like that, though, but I would put steps to music. And I did that, but I don't think that was my dream job. I started college with a computer science degree. Mm-hmm. So that was like, I wanted to be the CEO of my own, tech company and all that, but that didn't work out. That wasn't it. But my dream, now how about my dream job now?
No, we're going to get to that.
We're going to get to that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that would have been my dream job.
When I was younger, in my childhood, I was thinking about being a nurse. I was thinking about nurturing people. That's something that I wanted to do. And then I discovered I kind of don't like icky, bloody things. So that changed. Yeah.
When I was growing up, I wanted to be a singer and a dancer.
Wow.
I don't know why, but I just come on. It was Michael Jackson. It was Prince. Right. It was Madonna. Right. It was Whitney Houston. It was all those folks that were in the limelight. Clearly, again, there's a pattern with me about wanting to be in the limelight as a child. I was completely ignored, obviously, by my parents.
Aww.
But I wanted to sing and I wanted to dance. And I wanted to move to California to do it.
Wow.
Yeah, I wanted to be an actor as well.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to be an actor.
I wanted to be in movies, and I did actually try out for stuff in Puerto. I was in theater in Puerto Rico growing up. Like that was a big thing in my life. I did theater a lot with school and with the community, and auditioned for a real acting job. And from my nerves, I got laryngitis.
Oh,
and I couldn't. I woke up and I had no voice.
Wow.
Ooh. I still went, but I did not get that part because I couldn't play the part because I couldn't talk.
Wow.
I'm going to tell you something, guys, that's a little bit weird. I used to have dreams of being in the entertainment business, but on the back end. I had dreams about that.
Wow.
I mean, like regularly.
Like a producer or director or something? Manager?
Yeah. Something on the back end. Not in front of, something behind the camera.
Interesting.
Not in front of the camera, and helping people and getting it done. Anything administrative. I think I would be a good administrative assistant or personal assistant. Not now, because I don't want to do nothing now. I'm
That's
retired.
what I was going to ask you next.
Yeah.
Is the dream done? Could you still do any of these things? It's still a dream. Would it be your dream today?
I could do it.
I could be an actor.
Yeah.
I'm ready to audition if anybody wants to try me out. That's pretty good, actually. I'm laughing because I'm thinking of dancing and doing that, and I'm like, my bones. I might break a hip.
I know.
Yeah, what's the those dream jobs aren't too far fetched either.
They really are not,
crazy.
because I think that at my age and the things that I've known and the experience that I've had in the job that I had for years, that I really could be someone's either personal
You've always said that. You said a perfect personal assistant.
I think
you would,
because it was like, because I have never like made like life about me. You know, and I've always like, what do you need? What do we need to do? How can we make this better?
She actually really does do that.
So,
Kevin's apartment, for example, flooded, and I called Teresa. Kevin's apartment flooded. And she said, "When are you leaving? I'll be there." And she literally showed up the next day to go to DC to get things done.
We had to get it done.
And another one, and she said, "I'm on my way." Like she really will.
Yeah.
Have you heard some of the horror stories, Teresa, about personal assistants? Like, for example, Prince. You know, I got to bring him up. His personal assistants, they were on call 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
Could you do that?
I can't do that.
24 hours a day?
It would have to be why would I have to be a personal assistant to somebody who's like crazy famous?
Okay.
You know? They don't have to be like crazy famous. They could be... Even if they're like a CEO of a company.
Oh, I see.
Something like that.
Okay.
You can hire me. And Benicia, you can hire me.
I don't want to be anybody's personal assistant.
You can
I
don't want to be. I don't want to be anybody's
But you know what? And I think what you have to do is you have to be honest with yourself, and then you have to be honest with the employer, and try to set as many boundaries as you can, because people can understand. Some people can understand boundaries. If I had a personal assistant, I would be empathetic to certain things. That's just me. But I can have a personal assistant that's going to do stuff.
There are managers out there
definitely.
or CEOs. I'm not going to say like a regular job. They know they can't do that. But if you're working with the owner of a company, that may be very demanding. Like Ronisha said, like 3 o'clock in the I forgot I had this, and call you in the middle of the night or whatever.
Like when Prince wanted to do a video and he wanted an elephant and a giraffe in his house.
Stat?
Yes.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, but then again,
crazy request.
But I'm going to take. I'm all about personal accountability. If we tell you what the job is, make the decision if that's something that you want to do.
Yeah. If they tell you
if you don't mind, if that's exciting to you, because some people love it. No
Look
problem.
at the benefits.
Do thrive on that.
So just be honest with yourself, and just be honest with yourself. And hopefully the employer will be honest with you.
That's why I didn't like being a real estate agent, because you're pretty much on call whenever they want to call you. There's no boundaries. You try to set boundaries, but they're not really respected, because the idea is that you work for them. Yeah. Although you're not getting paid unless there's a closing, you're pretty much working for free at their beck and call, and I just don't like that.
Yeah. But see, you tried it.
I tried it. I didn't like it.
And so you don't want to do that.
I think that's a good thing. That's a good tip, Teresa, because I've been telling my daughter, what do you want to do? And I'm like, try it first and see what you like or what you don't like. You don't have to stick with it if you don't like it. You just want to try something.
Yeah, especially when you're young. I just think that your 20s is a time to identify, and not just in career choices, okay, but other choices in your life. Travel. Try to make lifelong friends. I mean, just different things like that. I think about that, and the only reason I think about that because at my age, I think about things like that. Nurturing, relationships. Remember, I told you I didn't want to go to college. Okay, I didn't want to go, and then I think about maybe I just should have, just for the experience, different things like that. So with your career choices,
I did that with Kevin with sports. It was a big one. He didn't want to do sports. I said, well, Kevin, try this. If you don't like it, like honestly, and the same thing with music and instruments, just try it. If you don't like it, I will not judge you. You don't like karate? Don't do karate. Let's try basketball. You don't like basketball? Yep. So he played basketball, football, did karate, soccer, baseball. Like he tried it, and he landed on tennis in cross country, and those are the ones that he really liked. But it was okay. Like I wasn't one of those parents. You're gonna be a football player. You're gonna be this and no. You play or instrument or play the game that you want to play. Like participate in what you like.
You just exposed him.
And then he discovered.
Yeah, you exposed him to opportunities, and he could decide what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I was thinking as you were talking, Teresa, look at what jobs we chose. We didn't go to school for any of those jobs. No. But we tried things and we stuck with what we liked, and we ended up where we are or were. So that brings up the next question. What would be your dream job today as an adult?
I really love, this is my dream job.
Podcasting.
I would love to, but I would take it a step further and be like an anchor at the Today Show or something. Like, I love the Today Show. I like the dynamics.
I love CBS
Doing
morning.
this podcasting has opened my eyes to realizing that I love this, just talking. I wish we had a whole full producing, directing team, and we just show up, talk. Like, I think I've landed as close as I can get to my dream job right now.
Wow,
That's cool.
That's awesome.
That's good.
My dream job would be in research because I'm really good at it. If I want to know, and I'm not a nosy person because I'm just not. I'm not a nosy person. But if I want to find out something, I'm going to find out something, and I'm going to dig. I'm going down the rabbit hole. I sound like Venetia now. I'm going to know all the things.
All the things. You want all the smoke. You want all the smoke.
But I would do that, but not so much like not medical forensics. So what do you call it? Investigative forensics?
Yeah,
is that a thing you guys?
Yeah, that's the thing.
I would like that too. Like if I had the I don't know how, like the not the will, because I have that, but I didn't have the stomach. Like, I wanted to go into the medical field, but I didn't, like you said, or I didn't have the stomach. I fell for that, and I should have just done it. But forensics, all with crime shows, and I would love to be like maybe a forensic psychologist. Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah,
that'd be fun.
Digging real deep.
That would be fun.
Getting to the rooter. Getting to the root.
No, yeah. It's funny how we're always similar in what we want to do. I would want to do that too. It's because I watch CBS Morning and I see Gayle King. I really like how she portrays news. And I'm like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
She's going to retire one day. I'm like, why don't I just slide into Gayle King chair and just do what she does? I feel like I can do it. But then I asked ChatGPT, how could I navigate my current career to a career in broadcasting? And it gave me a whole list of tips.
Really? I need to do that.
Yes, it gave me a whole list of tips of what to do to navigate. First it said try local. So I looked online and I saw that there were local anchor positions opening in our city. And I'm like, okay. And there's some opportunity to intern and learn the business.
Let's do it.
I'm like, if I really want to do this, am I really willing to put in the work to get to where I want to go for my dream job? I'm still thinking about it, but
I actually researched getting a communications master certificate. I looked into it.
I did too.
See,
I looked into getting a master's in broadcasting or a PhD in communication.
I just wanted 18-hour certificate, a graduate certificate. I don't want to go to school too long, but I did look into it, and it's still in the back. And I'm like, should I do it? Is it worth it? Do I need to? Will I really want to pursue this? I'm not 25 or 35 or 45 anymore.
But ChatGPT told me with our English background, did you minor in English?
No, mine's is instructional design.
Oh, okay. See, I minored in English with my English background.
Oh, for your bachelor's?
Mm-hmm. Well, no, for my master's.
Oh, no, I did instructional design.
Okay. I minored in English, and I could use that minor as a communication backdrop for a career in broadcasting. I'm like, oh, yeah. Okay.
So I guess the message is like, it's not too late. Like, if we were really focused and wanted to do our dream job, we could. There's no, you could, it's not too late.
Look, even me.
Yeah.
Any job. Like, if you put in the work, if you need an education, go get the education or go get an apprentice or get training or internship or whatever to do it. Yeah. And we're kind of preaching to myself but I really do love doing our podcast. So I might just be happy here.
Last question.
I'll be your biggest cheerleader. Go for it. Do it.
Yeah.
We'll bring Teresa on to interview her. Last
No,
question.
she'll be our personal assistant.
Oh, yeah.
She will
Telling you, keep me in the background. I'm good.
Last question. What's interesting or what interests you about your dream job? What is the pull that makes it your dream job?
I just so I'll back it up for a minute. There was a time where I really wanted to be a lawyer. I looked into it. This place where I was in life at that moment, I couldn't pursue that. I would have 100% pursued it. And my push or drive was I wanted to do a civil litigation lawyer, like. And now with social justice and all the things that are happening, that would have been the path that I would have taken. But that's a lot of work. It would have been, but that was my drive for that. Now my drive for this today is that I just like to talk. I like to talk. I like to be engaging. I like research, like Teresa says. So when we do our podcast, we have to do a little bit of research, and it's just fun to sit here and help. Like, our goal is to be able to, even if you get one little nugget of wisdom or guidance, that's enough. We just want to help people get you to where you want to be.
Yeah.
Whereas maybe we didn't get there and maybe we won't get there, or we didn't. A lot of the things that we talk in our podcast are things that we learned the hard way, the long way, and hoping that we can, make the path shorter for some people in whatever it is: relationships, career, education, personal growth. I like that. I like being able to give this platform to help people.
Yeah.
That's my drive.
For me, to answer your question, Renisha, it is solution. I am a solution-orientated person. I like end results. Right. I'm going to give you really something simple. As far as like organization is concerned, I have a task list, and I have a task list even as a retired person, and it's on my phone, and it gives me satisfaction to cross off things because it makes me feel like I've been productive.
Wow.
So for me, being a researcher, it would be just the satisfaction of finding a solution. And I will go hard, to find, okay, what is the bottom line here? I'm always about the bottom line. I'm always about foundation. I'm always about the root cause of something. Yeah.
That's good.
Not just the surface.
Yeah, those are good points. And what we're trying to say, I think, is that dream jobs, it's good to have a dream, first of all. It's good to dream because that gives you a vision of what your life could be or what you want your life to be. So, and it's okay that what we want it to be as children is not what we want to be today. Although, I can't sing like that. I can't sing. I don't think I ever could. But I love karaoke.
I haven't heard you really sing, so I can't say.
We need to do a karaoke at my house so we can.
Oh, I thought you were going to be like, here,
I'm in the choir. I'm in the choir.
Yeah.
So, but I'm in the background. I'm not trying to do all the solos, but they change, and that's okay. But really what we're trying to say is dream big, dream. And not only that, go for what you want out of life.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Get the skills, talk to the people, develop the relationships, and do the things you need to do to get where you want to go. I think that's the main thing. Any other tips, ladies?
I was thinking, so when I watch AGT, and at the beginning of the season, you get all kinds of crazy people trying out. And I was telling John one day, as crazy as their talent is, there's some really, but they're funny, And some people honestly believe that they can sing or they can dance or whatever the case may be. I told John one time, as crazy as their talent is, I admire and envy their drive,
their courage,
talent. Like, they don't care what they look like. They don't care what people say. It's their dream, and they're going to do it.
I like
and
it.
I kind of envy that.
Yeah.
To have a drive that hard, to follow your dream. And they got on a big stage and did it. So
Yeah.
I think that having that drive and don't listen to the voices on the outside, don't listen to, because sometimes your friends and family are the biggest discouragers. Don't you
That's
feel
true.
that?
They can
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
They
You're gonna
can
do
be.
what? Oh,
Yeah.
Aren't you too old, or aren't you too this, or
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I
Or they
tell my
have,
mom,
or they have envy in their, in their spirits. They have envy because how could she think of that, or do
yeah,
that? Or
honestly.
who does she think she is to do that?
Yeah.
Because people will put you in a box.
I had students when I was teaching high school equivalency that would come to me and say, I'm like, you guys can finish this. Like, you have the ability to finish this degree and get your high school diploma. Well, my parents tell me that, who am I? Why do I think I'm better than they are? They don't have a degree.
Wow.
That's sad. And that's
It
why
is.
you shut the voices off.
it's
Get
true.
away.
I tell my kids, you can be whatever you want to
Yep.
be. Alicia said she wanted to be a makeup artist. I'm like, go to California, go to
Yes.
New York, get an internship, do whatever you want. Travian wanted to start a business. He did. My mom told him not to just keep a job, because that's where she is from her
It's
time
secure.
period. She wanted to be secure. She loves what she does. She says it's her dream job, and all she does is like type on a computer and look through medical records. And that's not his dream, but he pursued his dream. He has a gym. He's doing great. Sakira, all of my kids, Amir, he wants to play basketball. I was like, go play. He went thousands of miles away to go play. It didn't work out that great.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter,
But
he
it's not
tried.
over either.
No,
It's-
he says
it's not over
He says
yet.
he's done. He's done with basketball, but he tried it. I wanted him to try. I wanted all my kids to try something outside the box. Try your skills, test your talents, and see how far they take you.
Yeah, and
You know,
I like that.
because
Test your talents.
and not be typical, because that's what society puts on us. Okay, they'll look at you and they'll judge you, and when you do what is, like I said, typical, then here come the comment, here comes the judgment, here comes the the feedback or whatever.
Yeah.
So get outside and think outside your box a little bit. I mean, because a lot of things are possible, and anything with God is possible.
Everything.
And find people that are doing what you want to do, and surround yourself with them. Surround people that will lift you up,
Absolutely.
and surround yourself with people that are doing what you want to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, your circle
So,
matters. Your
yeah.
circle matters. So,
Yep.
what was your childhood dream job? Put it in the comments. And what is your adult dream job now? Are you doing it? If you are, let us know, because that's one thing. Who's doing it? I would love
If you're
to.
doing it, where's my applause thing?
Right. If you're doing it, great. But if you want to do it, put the work in and get it done. Just do it.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
So what should we do as a hashtag?
I like the one you said. Test your limits?
Test your talents.
Oh, test your talent.
Yeah. And hashtag test your talents. Hashtag 3VU dream jobs.
Yeah.
Do both.
Yeah, let's do both.
Okay.
We like that.
And make sure to comment on the video. If you're not following us or subscribe to our podcast, make sure you like and make sure you share this with another person.
Yes.
Somebody that you feel could be motivated and inspired by what we're sharing today.
That's right.
Goodbye,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thanks for watching,
you.
guys.
Bye.
Do us a big favor and hit that like button, share this episode, and subscribe.